Hello, everyone! Welcome to another exciting episode of 123 Wrestling right here on SRB TV. I am Kristen, as always, joined by Nick Slade,
Yeah, let's go.
now in
World's end.
1080p
It's
HD.
the end of the
Um,
world
so
as we know
yeah,
it.
a lot of changes around here. Nothing too spectacular happening at all. Like enhancement in quality. No current reigning champions at all. Nah, nah. So we are taking
Oh,
a look.
I didn't notice. That's a very nice belt you got there, Kristen.
Why? Thank you.
We're both showing off our little Christmas gifts. Look at that.
Yes. If you
Christmas
want
was
to see
nice to
my
us.
reaction to getting this Christmas gift, make sure to check out our me and my brother's day for WrestleMania 39 blog. So I hope you guys enjoy that. But anyways, we are here today to talk about AEW Worlds End 2020, our predictions for said event, the final pay-per-view of the year, final
Mhm.
pay-per-view of a major wrestling promotion of the year. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's been a road since full year. Let's see. They signed Shibata. The women's division still sucks ass. No matter how amazing Tony Storm is at her job. Uh, what else? What else?
The
People may
devil, the
or
devil
may not
never.
be going to AEW, coming to AEW. Some are leaving AEW. Sean Spears announced recently he will be leaving
They weren't
the
doing
company.
anything with them.
Yeah. Oh, but congrats to him. He's expecting his second child with Cassie Spears. I hope I got her name right. Apologies if I didn't.
Oh, Kenny Omega got injured.
I was getting to that.
Mhm.
Oh sorry. QT Marshall left. It was around this time we also found out that Brian Danielson was the one who made the final call to fire CM Punk, which okay. But then on top of that, he's also been monitoring people's social media activity just in case they say the wrong things, which I mean, if you don't get to WWE's extent of doing that, I'm not gonna criticize it. But for now, it's whatever. And then yeah, like you said, Nick, Kenny Omega was diagnosed with diverticulitis, which for those who don't know or didn't remember when Brock Lesnar had it, many years ago, is an intestinal infection. And apparently his was borderline life-threatening before he finally got treated, according to him. So yeah, that happened. And we'll get to that when we talk about one of our matches at for World's End, which should be a thrilling card. Um, it's because Tony, it has to go double digits.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, I don't even know how to talk about the first match, but trying to think, was there anything else? Oh, I guess
Um,
Okada showing up at TNA for the first time in forever.
yeah, that'll be in
Um,
January.
yeah. Trying to think of
They
anything else.
signed they signed Kushida.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to think of any AEW related because in a couple weeks we're going to talk more TNA. Come Hard to Kill. Um, I can't think of
Um,
anything else. Like a lot of. God damn it! No, no. Sorry, my antivirus pop-up software reminded me to renew my account. Um, no, I can't think of anything else. It's
the
been a lot
devil.
of
Oh
Tony
yeah,
Khan.
the devil storyline just keeps going and going and
Yeah,
going.
we'll talk more about that as well when we get to that point, that match.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just and Tony Khan still being Tony Khan on social media. Oh, and apparently, I don't know if this is a rumor. I'm gonna file as a rumor that apparently one of the things Tony Khan uses to book matches is cagematch.net. I
What
don't
a
know. I'm putting that in a rumor pile. Because even Eric
look!
Bischoff went, the fuck? On
Look,
Twitter.
that's a fun website, but don't be. He's
I
such
don't
a.
I'm filing that under rumor. I'm seriously filing that under rumor.
It's believable though.
It's believable, but I'm filing that shit under rumor because like anyways, yeah, we're here to talk about World's End. For some reason, Tony Khan just doesn't believe in the four pay-per-view system anymore. So we have to have six. Wait, hold on a sec.
Eight.
Well, no.
They,
See. So I know. Okay, so there's Revolution, Double or Nothing. I'm missing a
all,
third. Revolution, Double or
all,
Nothing,
all out.
All Out, and Full Gear. And that was usually it. And now it's become those four: Forbidden Door, Wrestle Dream,
All
All
in.
In, and now
And
World's
World's End.
End, which
So
makes it
8.
8. And there's rumors that he may be expanding upon that as well.
Okay. If he's going
It
to do
got
that's fine, but he needs to do two things. One, stop overbooking them. And two, lower the prices on them.
So let's just get into our first match because I don't know how to describe this. This is the 20-man, it's a number one contenders 20-man battle royale for a shot at the TNT Championship. Now, okay, so on preferences, myself, Mo Brothers, and my brother were at Dynamite the other night as of this recording. We're recording this the day after the go home show. And the way they described it was like an opportunity at any time, any place is what they put on the match card for it. None of the opponents, none of the none of the wrestlers for the match have been confirmed. None of them were confirmed on Rampage. If anything, there was like one thing confirmed on Rampage, but we'll get to that when we get to our 8-man tag. Um, so yeah, I don't know what to say. I'll timestamp it, but I don't fucking know who's gonna win.
Yeah, we don't know who's in it.
Yeah, we don't know who's gonna win at all. I would say like if this was like after like Christian's match against Edge at the World's End, then I would probably say Edge sneakily wins another opportunity, but ah, I don't know, really. Like it
Uh,
could legitimately be anybody.
yeah, there's no point trying to guess. We don't even know who's in it.
I guess like shot in the dark because I would say we need something to fill this slot. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think real good. Because it has to be a
Time of,
face. Because you're going up against, well, I'm assuming is Christian.
what do you think
Uh,
Edge is gonna win? Are we skipping a little bit?
I don't know. It's one. We'll get to it later, but I fear the stipulation of match may have to already revealed who's gonna win it for their match is gonna who's gonna win it. So I'm not entirely sure. Hmm.
Honestly, we just say a name on the roster.
Just say a name on a roster. First face or heel name that comes to mind.
See, there's so many names on the roster. I'm trying to think of
Just
who I'd
spin the
like to see.
wheel.
I'm trying to think who I'd like to see get a title
I'll
shot.
just say I'll start. I'll
Antonio, I'll
say
go with Claudio Castagnoli.
you say Claudio. Okay, I'll say Darby.
But
Why
he's wrestling.
not?
He's already wrestling on the card.
And
All right.
this man climbed Mount Everest. You think he's afraid of doing 2 matches in one night? That's a battle royale match. He barely has to get touched by anybody.
Did he do a coffin drop off the top of Mount Everest?
I
No.
don't know
I
yet.
don't want that. I don't care.
I don't even know how to list this on my
Yeah, I'll
timestamps.
pick. I'll pick Claudio.
But yeah, okay, cool. Now moving on for the FTW title. It's a FTW rules match, which basically is just it's a no DQ match. Hook defends against Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah.
Basically this started because like Yuta talking mad trash to Hook about like not being a real champion and like how he's better than him in every way because he knows how to fight fair and stuff. Though this is the same motherfucker who got his title back by cheating against Shibata. Um,
Heels lie.
and then on Rampage. Sorry, spoiler for Rampage. I technically saw Rampage. Um, um, Danhausen came out to defend like Hook's honor and stuff like that, and to warn him. And then Yuta attacked him after Yuta want to defend it. Successfully defend his title against Matt Sydal. Then Hook came out to make the save. I don't know. Hook retains. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing more with Hook. Honest to
Well,
God,
one
I'd have no fucking clue anymore.
I did see one idea what they could do is that Yuta could win, then he trashes the title, and then Hook goes after the pure title. Because
Maybe.
what are they doing with the FTW title? They've never done anything really with it. It could have been like a hardcore title for a hardcore division, but they never did anything with it. People hold it for a year and they lose it.
Yeah. So next up, we have. I'll do this one. Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee.
They remembered this feud.
No, oh my God. If this report's true, I'm not even gonna be happy about it. So apparently, yeah, they're basically reigniting they're reigniting this feud because the death match, the Texas death match of Full Gear went too well. Is what the rumor I've heard is that it went too well. So they want to take a pause before going back to that feud, and this is the pause break. So yeah, Swerve was unsuccessful in getting to the Continental Classic Finals. Um, like a couple weeks prior, Keith Lee was calling out a person people thought was Shane Taylor. Yeah, it revealed after final battle that wasn't Shane Taylor. Then he confronted the Mogul Embassy, and everybody put two and two together from there. And yeah, Swerve accepted Keith's challenge on Dynamite last night. So yeah, feud's gonna be blown off because another match went too well, apparently.
And
I
that made me think Keith.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, I think Swerve's gonna win to keep his momentum going, you know.
Yeah, let's finally give Keith Lee something to do, then have him lose.
Yeah, it's not
God,
great.
I bet you never thought I'd say this when Keith Lee first debuted in AEW. I hope he goes back to WWE.
Wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. But
Triple
we
H
will
is booking
lose
better.
another great theme because he had to go back to WWE. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Under Triple H, he was booked well in NXT. He'd be booked better in WWE.
Man, if only they could make a deal with CFOS to get his NXT theme back. That was such a banging theme. But yeah, Swerve wins momentum, and then maybe eventually him versus Page in a steel cage because that rhymes. Um, so
Page in a cage.
ooh, that's a good song. Next up, it's Miro versus Andrade El Idolo. I forgot to mention this. We wish the best to CJ Perry, who had to get like an emergency surgery on her finger because it was an infection that started spreading up her arm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. So she was out. She's been out for a while now. We wish her the best during this time. So yeah, this started because CJ Perry started becoming a manager again because she wanted to prove herself. Also because Miro apparently is a bit of a misogynist, if we were to believe a promo from him a few weeks ago. You're meant
He
to be at
thinks
home
his
making
women
me
should
a
be back in the
sandwich.
kitchen,
Yeah, in the
barefooted
kitchen
in the
making me a
kitchen.
sandwich. I'm like, dude, seriously? No, but they finally cleared the air on Dynamite last night with a video package, basically saying the reason he's attacking Andrade isn't because he's CJ's, according to him, isn't because he's CJ's manager. It's because he thinks Andrade's an asshole. That's it. That's the reason. And so we got this match, and I think this is gonna be a good match. I love Miro. I love me some Andrade. So this is gonna be. I won't say it's gonna be a meat match, unfortunately, but meat's gonna be slapped. That's for sure. No, sorry, beef's gonna be slapped. That's for sure.
Yeah, what you said before. I was like, Kristen, you probably don't let us see your internet search bar right now.
I'll give it to Miro. I don't know. I like Andrade did lose in the Continental Classic, didn't advance to the finals, but like Miro hasn't been on for a while. I would love to see him get another resurgence in AEW, which is sad to say. But yeah, I would have to give it to Miro in my case.
Yeah, I'm also going with God's favorite wrestler.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? The match will be on Miro Day, so that's good. Has a little good look
Yeah.
right there.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if like Andrade's about to win and then Matt Ringwald comes out?
They'd have to start working with TNA
Doesn't
again.
sing Rusev Day, start singing Miro Day.
Man, that was such a missed opportunity.
Yeah, but
Oh, Rusev Day was amazing.
it was. But yeah, well, I guess yeah, we're in agreement. We're both going Miro in this case.
Yeah, and then the
Um
battle of who's being used the least right now.
yeah, definitely. Next up in a eight-man tag team match, it is Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Biggie Starks.
Big Bill,
Hey, I'm gonna go with that. Biggie
Big
Starks.
Bill,
Um,
Biggie
and the
Starks.
and no, no, no. What was it? What was that bad thing they said in the promo? Was it Billy Starks? Yeah, no, it's Billy
Billy
Starks
Starks.
and Takesha and Powerhouse Hobbs representing the Don Callis family, taking on the returning Sting and Darby Allin, and the reunited Les Sex Gods, Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. So, of course, we
Which
brought up
I'm in an
earlier.
explanation for how this.
So initially, this was supposed to be Billy Starks versus the Golden Jets for the tag titles. Because of course the Golden Jets won the tag title opportunity from the Young Bucks at Full Gear. Unfortunately, Omega is officially out of action until further notice due to coming to diverticulitis. So because of that, Jericho had to announce that like he's gonna have to be looking for another partner, which he did last Saturday's Collision. He'd be looking for another partner, pretty much. So cut to yes, last night on Dynamite, in which like Don Callis was unveiling birthday portraits. Have you seen these portraits, Nick?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm going to describe
Not
these
yet.
to you. But when you go out of your way to check them out, they're stupid. They're amazingly stupid. Okay, so first,
It's funny.
okay, I already tell you which my favorite one was, but I'll get to it in a sec. So first was what is it? Hobbs's portrait, which is him and a topless, what is it? A topless Don Callis, who appears to be on the Miami Strip, and Don Callis doing gang sign, I believe. Um, then
Okay,
there's
the
a
beginning of that sentence I was interested in. The second part of that sentence is like,
yeah. Then Takesha, this was funny. Takesha's, I don't know, it was weird. The framing was weird on it, pun intended. Uh, Don Callis, in a bath, dressed like with tats like a Yakuza member, and Takesha behind him, standing up with a sword in his hand. But the way that it makes it look he's about to cut his head off. I don't know, the way the angle looks. Um, then my personal favorite. Nothing will top this for the rest of this year, and we only have a few days left this year. And that's Kyle Fletcher's. And it's a picture of him and Don Callis beating the shit out of kangaroos. I'm not fucking
kangaroos.
kidding. It is the best one. The best one. Look these up
That
when you
sounds
get a
funny.
chance. They are fucking hilarious.
That
But
is
anyways,
new Ring of Honor television champion Kyle Fletcher.
yeah. But anyways, just when they're about to unveil the final portrait, Sammy Guevara comes back. Of course, he's been gone because of a concussion injury from Wrestle Dream, as well as his daughter Luna being born. So he's back from paternity leave, one of those words. And he's there. Don unveils a final portrait, which is the Don Callis family with Sammy in there and Sammy holding Luna. And Sammy gets pissed at this, saying, who say you could, like he says something like, you say you can draw my daughter. Then he brings up it's a usual kind of shtick when you want to face turn somebody pretty quickly with Don Callis, and that's you never called during my injury, you never called to congratulate me and my kid, like, and of course Don plays the usual, you're a failure, you got taken out so easily at Wrestle Dream, blah blah blah, yeah yeah. So then he eventually shoves Don Callis. They beat the shell of him. Jericho makes a save. Jericho wrecks the portraits, does a big hug with Guevara, and that's that for now. Later in the
I
night.
just feel like that's I don't know.
Oh no, no,
I'll say
sorry.
in a second. You go ahead.
Sorry, I'm not doing the segment. So after that, Billy Starks comes out, the team, comes out,
The
beats
team.
down Jericho and Sammy. Lights go out, come back up, and it's a returning Sting and Darby Allin. They beat down the two tag guys. They run off. And then later in the night, it's revealed that this will be an 8-man tag instead. On Rampage, they basically, Sammy and Jericho confirmed that Les Sex Gods are officially back. And that's where we're at now with this. So what
Mm,
was a tag team match has now become a fun house show style 8-man tag we're going to get. I mean, oh, they did confirm though that like down the road it will be like Sex Gods versus Billy Starks for the tag titles on Rampage. It'll eventually be that. They haven't confirmed a date for that or anything yet. But
I don't
yeah.
know. This feels a little too suspicious.
Oh, you think Sammy's gonna turn on Jericho?
Yeah, just that felt like a too shallow of a reason for him to suddenly turn on Callis and
Well,
rejoin
we
Jericho.
also got to remember they they were out of options because like being sidelined was on the cards for them. So
I
Sammy
guess it
back.
depends. Mhm.
So bringing Sammy back was, I think, their only option. In their eyes, it was the only option to do was bring Sammy back and reunite the sex gods.
Like I hope it doesn't lead to that. I think Guevara and Jericho could have a fun run with the tag titles.
Hmm.
But I just have, every time Don Callis is involved, betrayal is just around the corner.
Yep. Um, I'll give
But
it
for this
to.
case,
Oh, go on.
oh yeah, I'm saying for this case, if whether Sammy team or not, and he still wants to fool him, I think Team Face is gonna win.
Hmm. No, I agree. It's a nice feel good moment, and then it helps build up the eventual feud between Billy Starks and Lay Sex Gods. Let me see. Sorry, I'm writing this down. Yeah, it should be a fun match if anything. This will probably be a cool, like with Sammy Guevara's last match and which was at Wrestle Dream. This will probably be a cool off match between two big matches.
And we should enjoy Sting while we have him.
Yes. Oh, I got at Dynamite, I got their farewell shirt for Sting, pretty much. It's basically the standard Sting shirt, but on the top it says farewell to an icon. It's really
Mhm.
nice. My first Sting shirt too. Um, let's see, Sting, Darby, and like six Sting, Allin, and oh no, it's like six gods. Oh no, that's like six VODs, like six gods. There we go. Okay, so next up, let's see what we got next. Uh, I guess we'll do one of the bigger, I guess technically one of the bigger matches, and it is the Continental Classic Finals as Eddie Kingston, the champion of the Blue League, takes on John Moxley, the champion of the Gold League. So yeah, so we got this G1 Classic style round robin tournament to determine who's now going to be the inaugural AEW Continental Champion, but also the inaugural first ever AEW Triple Crown Champion. So we have Eddie Kingston going in as both the Ring of Honor World Championship champion as well as the New Japan Strong Openweight champion. So that's where we're at now. And Moxley won all but one of his matches. His block finals wound up being a triple threat between himself, Swerve, and Jay White.
Be White.
And then at Kingston's end, his finals was against Kingston. His block finals was against Kingston. Both were really good matches, easily the best matches on Dynamite last night. Killer two
Kingston fought
matches.
himself.
And they had a great Moxley and Kingston had a great promo. Then on Twitter, Kingston had a great backstage promo about why winning this will mean so much to him. Just
Hmm.
great stuff. Oh, it's gonna be such a good match. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
give it to Kingston for obvious reasons. Like,
it just kind of feels, much as I like Kingston, it feels kind of like a waste of time to go through this whole tournament and the guy who walked in as champion and walks out as champion. I mean, the whole
it's fine for a couple of reasons. One, it is in New York, which is Kingston's territory, and the other reason is don't forget Moxley. Pretty much as soon as this pay-per-view ends, he's off to fucking Japan for Wrestle Kingdom because he's in that three-way against Osprey and Finley for the
Yeah, I
U.S.
guess he doesn't
U.S.
want to hold
title.
four belts if he wins the other belt.
We'll
I'm
see,
still
but
not happy. I'm still not happy with them grouping the Ring of Honor World Title into this for obvious reasons. It's a world title. Why is it considered on the same level as mid card titles, which is what these two other titles
I
are?
I don't know, man. You're asking the wrong guy. I
Like,
my
it's
guess
just
it's
more. I
just
just feel like it's disrespecting the Ring of Honor title.
well, we've already talked about like Tony Khan really disrespecting Ring of Honor titles, the Ring of Honor stuff recently. Like they just announced another Ring of Honor title, which is the Women's Television Championship. Which
How many women are on the Ring of
why?
Honor roster? Two.
Why? It just makes no sense. But
Why?
anyways, that's why I'm
And
going
what
with
does he have
Kingston
against?
though.
What does he have against tag titles for his women's division?
Dude, they don't need any more titles. They need to fix their women's division and then we'll get back to them on doing that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not ready for any more titles in AEW or Ring of Honor right now. He needs to fix the fucking women's division. He needs to give a better reason to watch Ring of Honor aside from just being Athena o'clock. So like that's my
It's the
honest
Athena
opinion on
show.
that. But I'm going with Kingston for my reasons.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Kingston,
Yeah.
which, yeah, it'd be cool for him to win a tournament. I just thought, he's like, oh, he's defending this tournament. Usually, when someone goes into a tournament as a champion, defending that title, you expect it to kind of change hands. But, well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think
Yes.
A's going to win. And he'll get a third belt to carry around that's only made to carry with these other two titles. And how long are these three titles going to be unified?
Yeah. So next
So New
up,
Japan gets tired of it?
yeah. So next up, for the TBS Championship, it is Julia, the member, was it the lone female member of the House of Black, Julia Hart, defending her title against the Living Dead girl, Abaddon. So yeah, the basically like Abaddon won a match on Collision. Julia Hart came face to face with her, and they has feud, which also featured Return of Thunder Rosa as well. So
Hey,
that's pretty neat. Oh, and Sky Blue, I believe, fully turning heel now. Um,
I don't, I don't know about that.
hey, look, no, no, no. Let's be perfectly 100% honest. She has a great ass. So
What?
yeah,
Yes, that's not what I was about to say. I just don't think
but
her gimmick works well with House of Black.
anyways, that's where we're at now. I see Julia Hart retaining. I see his maybe leading to eventual feud with Thunder Rosa, which would be
Mm-hmm.
nice. It was nice to see her back as well. It feels like it's been a long time coming, and it's great to see her back.
About a year and a half, honestly.
Yeah, but I see Julia Hart retaining here.
Yeah, I also see Julia Hart retaining. So I guess they're just gonna have Sky Blue corrupted, like Julia Hart was originally corrupted, and for some, this remind me a lot of the Sue Young, Rosemary, Alley things in Impact Wrestling.
I don't know,
But I thought
maybe.
Impact did it better.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same kind of thing. Like
Uh,
instead in Julia Hart's place it was Sue Young, and Thunder Rosa's place it was Rosemary, and in Sky Blue's part it was Allie. It's literally now that I think about it, it's the exact same storyline.
so next up for the TNT Championship, we have Christian Cage defending against Edge in a no DQ match. So of course this
Hmm.
feud's been going on for a while now since Wrestle Dream. Um, he had a Edge had a match with Cage in Canada in their hometown, and Cage
Oh my
Edge what
god.
he did was to stop any interference. He took out both Kill Switch and Nick Wayne, but he did took out Nick Wayne in front of Nick Wayne's mom with a concerto. Um, you
Which
okay,
apparently he
Nick?
thought she'd be totally cool with.
Yeah, that was the part that made me laugh. Not a shocker that what happened in the title match, which is she attacked like Edge with the TNT title belt, allowing Christian to retain. And then her reasoning on the following was not that collision, but the following collision was like, it's like I'm not disagreeing with her. I mean, except for the fact that
God,
Christian's a good father figure, but like she's right for attacking
what are you talking about?
Edge.
He's the ultimate father figure.
But yeah, so eventually Edge challenged Christian for in a no DQ match at World's End. Just when they're about to do a sit down interview on last night's Dynamite, Edge showed up only to attempt to beat the ever living shit out of Christian. Also, for some reason, Nick Wayne's mom looked like she was about to captain a cruise ship with her jacket.
Oh
You'll see
god,
what
that
you'll
that
see what I mean
promo,
when you see her in this scene. She
her
looks
promo.
the outfit, the jacket she has on. It's hilarious. Oh, and
Never
then
let her talk. Never let her talk again. Okay, her that promo's got awful.
yeah. Oh, and then Christian applied they had sex. Um, yeah, that was funny moment. So see, here's the problem I have with this match. I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure Cage is gonna retain because it's a no DQ match. You already know what's gonna happen. Edge looks like he's
Yeah,
about to win. Nick Wayne's mom's gonna interfere. Nick Wayne's gonna interfere. Kill Switch is gonna interfere. Like it
God
feels
himself's going to
so
interfere.
you see what I mean? It feels too obvious, even by AEW standards. It feels too obvious,
Yeah,
you know?
if you're Edge and your goal is to prevent interference, why would you pick a match that makes it very easy for them to interfere?
And
Not
that's why I
only
was
easy for
telling
them to interfere, legal for them to interfere.
that's why I told
Like,
my brother,
why
I'm
not
like,
just pick a cage match?
yeah, no, exactly, you're right. No, why wasn't isn't this a steel cage match? And that's where I believe like that's where I'm also thinking like, well, maybe it is a swerve. Maybe kills because we saw little hints of kill switch maybe turning face where he like at the time was trying to defend Nick Wayne's mom. Um and that nothing came of that right now. And we haven't seen kill switch back since I think last night on Dynamite in the backstage interview. I believe he was there. I don't remember if he was there or not. Let me see. There's a description here. No, okay, no, I won't bring it up. But yeah, that, yeah, the problem I have, I'm split on this one. It could just leave it, or let Cage retain, or they let Copeland win, and we can go into like one more match with this, where eventually like Cage fails to retain, and then like that's where like Nick Wayne and Killswitch turn on him. That's my guess. That's the problem I have with this match. Like the answer's so obvious, like with like a lot of the outcomes of Full Gear, but it still feels like they could swerve us, pun not intended. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll go with Edge for right now because like maybe they have him take it, and maybe this is just beginning of the build up to like Christian turning face again.
I don't know, maybe. To me, the storyline I was enjoying it until they got a guy's actual mom involved.
Mhm.
It just seems kind of, I don't know, it just feels kind of lame to have your mom doing on the mic, cutting a promo on your behalf.
And fucking your fodder figure.
Um,
Yeah, it's so immature. Um.
and she's not even a wrestler. So what? Is someone who's gonna knock her? Is she gonna fight? Somebody gonna spear or something?
And to be fair,
Um,
take Christian Cage's advice and check out our Instagram, and well, he wasn't joking. So,
um, I hope Edge wins so we can move on. But it feels weird to have this continue without Darby Allin involved. Like suddenly Darby Allin easily forgot about Nick Wayne betraying him, didn't he? Now he's over here working with Jericho and Sammy
and
Guevara
that's
fighting Don Callis family.
that's why I said that's why my pick was. I think that's one reason my pick was Darby Allin because like his feud with Nick Wayne hasn't ended. It just began before he decided to go climb Everest. Like
I don't
okay.
know. I just feel like this feud should be a bigger deal than it is.
I mean, like Christian
'Cause-
Cage is easily like one of the best heels of this year, like hands
Oh yeah,
down.
definitely. To
One of the
me,
best.
he's the most interesting champion in AEW right now.
No, he's the most interesting heel in the world. Mhm.
He's the most
I don't
interesting heel.
I don't
Yes.
always talk about fathers, but when I do, they're usually dead.
But for sake of it, I'm gonna go with Adam Copeland.
Copeland, you're giving me Edge. Okay. So
I'm gonna go on
okay.
the edge with this choice.
Yeah. God, there was a really bad pun somebody said at Dynamite last night. I forgot what was said. No. No, I was watching Doctor Who. No, never mind. It was from that Doctor Who episode. Next up, let's see. Yeah.
If it was modern Who, then I'm sure it was bad.
Anyways,
We got the
so
women's match, women's world title
yes, that's
match.
what I was getting into. As Timeless Tony Storm defends her title against
Mhm.
Riho. Of course, this started a while back when Riho was attacked during the Outcast feud with some of the female faces of the AEW. And now we've come back around ever since, of course, Tony successfully won the title back at Full Year. We're back to being Riho. We also now have Mariah May involved, which is interesting because like she's gonna be at night 2 in the year Smash next week for her debut match. She's trying to get the attention of Tony Storm, but Tony's not really paying attention to her because her gimmick and all that. So they may be eventually leading to a match between those two, but for now she's just there. Yeah, Tony retains. I feel like this is obvious. Like
Yeah, I don't like you said. I don't understand the booking of the women's division. Look, I like Rio, but who wants to see this match? Does it, who wants to see? What would they have rather seen? Tony Storm fight Rio in a random matchup that's blatantly obvious, or actually have her one on one match with Saraya? Oh, I wonder which match is more interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be a fun little match, but I'm not expecting much from it, honestly. Except for shoes to be thrown.
It's a filler match. It's just a filler match for her title reign.
Oh my
Like
God,
no one believes Rio's gonna win.
I've heard to tell you that too on Dynamite. Speaking of Tony Storm, her old teammates have a new member, and it's Harley Cameron, who in this backstage promo, there was three things that you could tell about Harley Cameron.
Yeah,
Boob to her left, boob to her right, and a giant fucking steak knife in her hand. Dead serious. She comes out and her girls are out. Like you can see them from space, like out. Like but and she's also carrying a steak knife for some reason. A giant ass steak knife. Like, I'm not making this shit up
okay,
when you watch Dynamite. If when you get a chance to watch Dynamite, is hands down fucking ridiculous. It's seriously fucking
that sounds
ridiculous. But
that sounds like AEW women's booking right now.
certainly does.
Ugh.
And then
Speaking
she
of weird booking,
oh yeah, that's right. And our main event, which swear to God, I don't know what they're doing anymore. We have MJF defending his world champion, AEW World Championship against Samoa Joe. So for what feels like forever now, there's been somebody masquerading around with MJF's old devil mask, attacking friends, foes, all manner of people for some reason. We don't exactly know why. There's hints in here and there, but nothing concrete, and a couple of moments implying one person it could be, while other moments implying a different person. Uh, then we got what happened on fucking Dynamite. So Samoa Joe has been kind of playing bodyguard to MJF just to get him to their match at World's End. And of course, he got this opportunity after helping defend the Ring of Honor tag titles against the Guns at Full Gear's pre-show, well, at the beginning of Full Gear this year. So now we're here. So now what happened was they challenged the Devil guys, the Devil team, Team Devil, whatever you want to call them, challenged Joe and MJF to defend the Ring of Honor tag titles on last night's Dynamite. They accepted. MJF comes out but there's no Samoa Joe. So it turns out Joe was supposedly attacked backstage. We don't see who exactly, but he was attacked backstage. So MJF goes at it alone. What was it? He attacks he does good in the match up until a point in which there's a guy underneath the ring apron who attacks with a pipe. One of the Devil Mask guys in the match finished him off, and they win the Ring of Honor tag titles.
hmm,
So Joe finally comes out, chases off all the Devil guys. The Devil Mask dude shows up on camera and thanks somebody for like it was something about like thank you for me halfway or something like um our agreement has been met, something like that. And it's revealed that Joe made a deal with the Devil Mask guy that if he got the Devil team got the tag titles, that he could attack. They leave him alone to attack to attack MJF, which he did, and that's how Dynamite ended. Like,
I'm so shocked.
so that's where we're at now.
You couldn't trust Samoa Joe. Say it ain't so.
So as far as I go know right now, I don't know who the guy in Devil Mask is. Like betting
I
odds, a
haven't.
lot of people think Adam Cole, Kyle
Yeah.
O'Reilly, Britt Baker, Jack Perry. Remember his stalemates like range from like the Kingdom, Kyle, what is it? Bobby Fish, Where's the Lie? What is it? Who else? Wardlow. Though a lot of people are thinking it's definitely Wardlow's part of the group. Um. Yeah. I feel like MGF's gonna retain. Mm, I don't know why I think they're gonna do this whole like, 2024 thing, with his contract coming up at the beginning of January. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do there, but
I
like,
feel like that got dropped a while ago after he turned face.
he keeps bringing it up. Like, there's reports now saying he has resigned, but on a recent interview he said he still hasn't signed. So like, it's up in the air. I I think MJF's gonna retain, and we're gonna see who the fuck's behind the devil mask, and that's gonna eventually lead to whoever match against that person.
Yeah, I think originally the plan was the Devil was going to be CM Punk, but then they fired him. And then I think the second plan was going to be Adam Cole. Then he got hurt, and that's why I feel like they've been stretching this out.
Yeah.
I think the team that beat them, the Devil Mask guys, is the Kingdom.
Mm.
Um, I think it's going to be maybe Adam Cole's over his foot injury. I don't know how bad it was,
Yeah.
or if that was how real that was.
Mm.
But there isn't a pay per view though until March, unless they're going to announce one for January.
Well, don't forget, you remember they like to do TV specials too, so they could do it one of
Yeah,
TV
but
specials.
you don't have MJ's reign into a TV special because I think
Dude, they
whoever
had, don't forget, on Dynamite 200, they had was it Saraya? Was it who did Shia take the towel off of? Was it Saraya? Saraya? No, it was
yes.
shit, who
Oh
was
wait,
it? Was it
Tony Storm.
Saraya? No, she went into All In as champion. Who did she beat? I don't remember who she
She
beat.
she beat Hikaru Shida.
No. Who did Hikaru beat to take the title to Wembley?
Tony Storm.
She beat Tony Storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, she did.
Mhm.
So I mean, there's that aspect.
Yeah, but that they weren't really. This is the most. This is like a historic title reign in terms of length.
No,
I don't
sorry,
know. I feel like
that's
this
all
should have
my
been.
point is that it could happen. They could make it some big shocking moment. But we'll have to see on that.
We'll have to see. I think whoever the devil is whoever MJF's losing the belt to. I think it's going to be Adam Cole. As
We'll
much
see.
as I like Joe to win the world title, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, MGF retains. LOL. Boring. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of MGF. I just feel like this title reign's gone on a little too long.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
Can't put this
and
over
like,
here.
why should we care if he resigns or not and takes the belt away when he's a face? Like that would have been
Oh.
so much more compelling as him as a heel. But the crowd just don't want to boo him for whatever reason. So they just turned him face, even though he's not believable as a face. He's like the Miz. He's much more believable as a heel.
Mm.
But we'll see. I don't know. AEW has been annoying me lately. It's getting to a point where WWE makes more sense to me now, which
Hmm.
is a weird thing to say.
All
But hey,
right.
at least I have TNA.
True.
And
So
we got New Japan. We got Wrestle Kingdom.
best match of the event.
Let me see.
I'm gonna say the Continental Classic Finals. Like there's a
Mm-hmm.
if it's gonna be anything like their Full Gear match from years ago, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kingston Mox is going to be the best match.
Yeah, that's gonna be such a great moment. If not that, Swerve Keith Lee. I mean, you
Hmm.
got Swerve on top of the world right now, and Keith Lee's a big boy who knows how to fly. I
Yeah,
mean, that's gonna be some fun right there. I won't be surprised if there's any interference. I won't be
that
surprised if
big
there's an
boy can
interference.
fly.
Yes. So that's gonna do it, folks, for our predictions for Worlds End 2020. I was about to say Full Gear. So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some end of the world pay-per-views, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you think's gonna happen at AEW Worlds End. Excuse me. What do you think's gonna be the best match of the event? Who do you think's underneath the devil mask? Who do you think's gonna win that random TNT Championship Battle Royale match? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our predictions overall, but most importantly, we thank you for watching. So, of course, Nick, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
Well, you can find me over on the socials. You can find me on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the XX baby. But also, I am on the writer/research team of a great channel called the Y Files. It's a fun channel that covers a lot of mysteries, government conspiracies, and the such, all that fun stuff. 2 episodes I worked on have come out recently on the mystery of Cisco Grove and Noah's Ark. So go ahead and check those episodes out. As of this recording, a new episode is airing right now. I have to watch that a little later. That's on near-death experiences, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, go check out the Y Files on the YouTube channel. Go to their website. Get yourself a Hecklefish t-shirt. He is a strict but fair lord.
And of course, guys, we will be checking out AEW Worlds End 2023. Reaction should be up sometime next week. Mo will be with us as always, as well as make sure to also check out me and my brother's final day of WrestleMania. Check out all 4 days of our WrestleMania 39 blog. We had a good time there. Make sure to check that out. Also, if you're not gonna watch till the end of that video, we do want to announce that for our Royal Rumble reactions, it will be Nick, Slade, and Mo Brothers doing reactions to the Royal Rumble. As me and my brother will be going to the Royal Rumble this year. In January, as he surprised me at Christmas with tickets. We're gonna go. We're gonna have ourselves a good time in St. Augustine, Florida. Yeah, it should be entertaining. And also stay tuned. Next week we will be recording our best of special. We had to delay it this year because of World's End, but stay tuned for that. Each of us are already working on our 3 favorite matches of the year. Please stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a fun time as always. Also, Wrestle King coming up. Stay tuned for that, as well as Hard to Kill. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Nick Slade.
And this has been a very not so end of the world filled episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. And we will see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.